E.N.D here. No doubt that Secret Lair is one of the most successful and profitable products ever created by Wizards of the Coast. It's their way of recognizing and taking advantage of the secondary market. And let's be blunt, selling a small box of 3, 4, 5, 10 cards for $30, $40, $50, it's more profitable than selling a full draft box of 540 cards. You have less raw materials, less printer capacity, less weight, and more money.
Money, must be funny in a rich man's world.
In conjunction with the release of Streets of New Capenna, Wizards of the Coast is releasing a new Superdrop, April Superdrop. 7 new Secret Lair drops available for sale from April 11th till May 9th. So don't hassle, you have ample time to decide if you're going to buy or not. And don't forget, these are on pre-order basis, so don't pretend to have these in hand quite soon. But is it worth it to buy April Superdrop? As per my previous Secret Lair Is It Worth It videos, to determine the worthiness of a drop, I will break down the content, evaluate it on the secondary market, rate it in terms of worthiness, and give you my personal advice that I'm sure you'll finding them useful. Let's start. And I want to start with the 2022 April's Fool's Drop, finally left-handed magic cards. A particular drop featuring 5 cards with a very particular left-handed oriented frame. Price: non-foil $29.99, $34.99, traditional foil $39.99, $44.99. Content value: approximately $39. The most expensive card in this drop is Invasion Empress Galina, valued at around $19. Then we have Avacyn Restored Gerarth's Messenger, valued at around $10, and M14 Garruk Collar of Beast, valued at around $8. The rest 2 cards, Sisay and Rograk, even though they are played in Commander, have a combined value of around $2. A small note here, the high value of Empress Galina, Gerarth's Messenger, and Garruk are derived mainly because these 3 cards never saw a major reprint. Verdict: worth it 90%. In terms of value versus price, it's worth it. You are paying $30 for something that is worth $39. What makes this drop more attractive is the fact that it's an April Fool's drop. And if we look at the last April Fool's Secret Lair drop, we can see that its value appreciated quite well. Yes, the print run of the drop was very low compared to this year, but the market has a demand for such drop. Also, I really love the idea of having a left-handed frame. My advice: I would buy this drop, but don't overdo it. Second drop, Showcase Streets of New Capenna, a particular drop featuring 3 very important and popular commanders in the shiny Streets of New Capenna Gilded Showcase. Price: only one version, the Gilded Foil version, $49.99, $54.99, a bit more expensive than your ordinary drop. Content value: approximately $53. As said, this drop features 3 very important, very popular commanders. The most expensive one is Attract Separator's Voice, valued at around $35. Then we have Idris Milestone Wielder, valued at around $10, and Brea Ethereum Shaper, valued at around $8. Also here, a small note, the value quoted are for the non-foil versions. Foil versions of these cards have a higher value. Verdict: worth it 100%. It's not a surprise that Wizards of the Coast nearly doubled the price for this drop. These 3 commanders on the secondary market are quite valuable, especially in foil. Also, don't forget that it's the first foil card for Idris Milestone Wielder. Apart from the demand and the value of these 3 cards, let's not forget the astonishing new artwork and the gilded foliage. My advice: do buy this drop. I wouldn't be surprised if this drop will contain a new serialized card. Third drop, special guest Matt Jukes, a particular drop featuring the 5 ally checklands in a new stunning abstract artwork by Matt Jukes. Matt Jukes is a contemporary artist better known for his abstract landscapes that captures misremembered terrains from obscured memories. Price: back to 2 versions, non-foil $29.99, $34.99, foil version $39.99, $44.99. Content value: approximately $25. Unfortunately, the allied checklands have been reprinted multiple times and hence a quite low value. The most expensive one is Drowned Catacomb, valued at around $8. The rest 4 lands have an average value of $4 each. Verdict: worth it 70%. In terms of value, we are losing $5, paying $30 for something worth $25. But what, in my opinion, makes this drop more worth it is the artwork by Matt Jukes. No one can deny how original is the artwork for these lands, and thank God they are not basic lands, but actual dual lands, actual played lands that you can add to your decks. My advice, I would buy a couple of drops, especially the foil version. 4 drop Artist Series Magelli Villeneuve, a particular drop featuring 4 cards with an astonishing new artwork by Magelli Villeneuve. Personally, one of the best and also one of my favorite current artists in Magic the Gathering. Just have a look at these popular cards to understand the vast talent of Magelli Villeneuve. Chandra, Liliana, Talia, Winota, Serra the Benevolent, Narset, Leovold, etc. etc. Price: non-foil $29.99, $34.99, foil version $39.99, $44.99. Content value approximately $24. The most expensive card in this drop is Death Shadow, valued at around $8. Then we have Mother of Runes, valued at around $6. The third card is Elvish Mystic, a common card from M14. Its value 50 cents, but the promotional version FNM is currently valued at around $10. In my opinion, both these two cards, special Elvish Mystic cards, have a very limited print run, hence a higher valuation. Verdict: worth it 60%. As for Matt Jukes drop, here again we are losing money, paying $30 and getting back $24. But what really makes this drop worth it is again the artwork by Magelli Villeneuve. All these 3 cards have an absolutely staggering artwork, and also don't forget, as an added value, you also get a masterpiece of a full art forest. My advice: if you really like Magelli Villeneuve, go for it. 5th drop Artist Series Siddharth Chaturvedi, a particular drop featuring 4 cards by another very known artist in Magic the Gathering, Siddharth Chaturvedi. Here are some of his artwork contribution for our beloved game: Modern Horizons 2, Doughty Voidwalker, the infamous Commander Legends, Hull Breacher, Ashani's Pridemate, Demonic Embrace, Trostani, etc. etc. Price: also here 2 versions, non-foil $29.99, $34.99, foil version $39.99, $44.99. Content value approximately $52. The most and only valuable card in this drop is Legends Concordant Crossroads. The Legends version is valued at around $250, while the Chronicles reprint version is valued at around $50. The rest 2 cards have a combined value of around $2. Be very careful regarding the valuation of this drop, as Concordant Crossroads print run both in Legends and Chronicles is very low to today's standards and hence the high value. Verdict: worth it 90%. Here you are just buying a copy of Concordant Crossroads, and it all depends on this card regarding the worthiness of this drop. If Concordant Crossroads doesn't see more reprints in future sets, and don't forget that this year there will be another Double Masters, another Commander Legends, another Jumpstart. If the card is not reprinted further, then this drop will be extremely worth it. If unfortunately Concordant Crossroads is reprinted, then the worthiness of this drop will drop considerably. Are you ready to gamble? My advice: at this stage, considering the value, I would gamble on it. 6th drop Artist Series Wayne Reynolds, a particular drop featuring 4 dwarf cards by another very popular old school Magic artist, Wayne Reynolds. Wayne Reynolds' contribution to Magic the Gathering goes back to the original Kamigawa. Here are some of his notable artworks: Comic Con DFC Planeswalkers, Original Doubling Season, Ink Eyes, Marognower, Double Masters, Brightsteel Colossus, Silence, Ajani, etc. etc. Price: 2 versions, non-foil $29.99, $34.99, foil version $39.99, $44.99. Content value approximately $14. The most expensive card in this drop is Judgment Baltor the Defiled, valued at around $11. The rest 3 cards are valued at around $3. Be careful again here, as Baltor was never reprinted, and if it gets a reprint at rarity in a major release, the value of this card will drop considerably. Verdict: worth it 30%. There is very little to say about this drop. There is no value for money, only the artwork of Wayne Reynolds. It's a pity that a talent like Wayne's is wasted on non-valuable cards. The only hope I can see for this drop is a future release of a centered dwarf set. Ever heard of the Lord of the Rings? My advice, if you think that dwarves will be a thing in future, then go for it. Otherwise, I would skip it. Seventh and last drop, just some totally normal guys. A particular drop featuring 4 cards with artwork by Roman Klonek. Roman Klonek is a Polish internationally representative of contemporary print art. He specialized in old-fashioned cartoons, especially Eastern style. Price: non-foil $29.99, $34.99, foil version $39.99, $44.99. Content value: approximately $82. The most expensive card in this drop is starter 1999 Goblin Settler, valued at around $50. Then we have Void Winnower, valued at around $15, Vengevine, valued at around $11, and Collector Ooms, valued at around $6. Now, before jumping on this drop, the high value of Goblin Settler is mainly derived from its rarity. This card was only reprinted in the starter 1999 and very few are left in a very good condition, hence the value of $50. Verdict: worth it 75%. If we leave out Goblin Settler, we will end up with a content value of around $32, which means that for $30 it's worth it. As said, Goblin Settler was never reprinted and very rare to come by, hence its high value. At this stage, I'm considering Goblin Settler as an added bonus for this drop. Another point to consider is that this drop is all about aesthetics. If you like this type of cartoon art, go for it, as if you like me prefer a more old school style of artwork, then I would think twice about it. My advice: finger crossed for a no reprint of Goblin Settler. So that's all you need to know about the April Super Drop. Leave me in the comment below which drop are you going to buy. And here's a subscription button, subscribe for my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.